Hey everyone, this is Vonlin with my second YouTube video. It's going to be another Rome Total War 1v1 commentary. This time I am playing as the Seleucid Empire. If that's how you say that, who knows? Not me, that's for sure. Against Egypt, and my opponent's name is Guerrini. Another name I'm not very confident in pronouncing. But anyways, the map is Illyrian Valley. We are playing no artillery, no elephants are the rules, big money. You can see, obviously I've maxed out units, some expensive units here. If you're familiar with Rome, that's obvious. Anyways, for the rest of you, I'll explain in more detail what I'm using here. We have max upgrades on our units as well. My opponent picked the game and hosted the battle, so his options. I'm going to do this as my second video because in my first video I showed off German berserkers, which were my favorite unit in Rome Total War, but Cataphracts here are my second favorite unit. So my second video I wanted to kind of demonstrate the power of them and use them in force. I am deploying 8 of them, as you can see in the rear here. My general is a general's armored bodyguard hiding in the back. I have 2 archers splashed in to use up some money and just give me a little bit of range. And then I have 9 silver shield pikemen. This isn't CWB rules, which is, again, if you're not familiar with Rome multiplayer battles, is kind of the standard rules that people use. And the reason you can tell it's not is because you can only use 6 of a certain type of unit. So I would be limited to 6 silver shield pikemen and 6 Cataphracts if we were doing CWB, but we are not. So I chose to take advantage of that and spam Cataphracts and pikemen, as hopefully that will carry me to victory. My opponent, so far you cannot see most of his army as he is hiding throughout these woods, that tricky Egyptian that he is. He's deployed, 6 Pharaoh's Guard here, and his general is an Egyptian cavalry general. So without further ado, I'm going to get this started and start advancing to him right away to see what else he has here. And quickly you're going to see some Pharaoh's bowmen get revealed from the forest here. If you're not a big Rome or Total War player and you're watching this, units can hide in woods like this. The reason these units were not hidden is they're in a phalanx formation, so they cannot hide by doing that. And general units are always visible as well. But you'll see his whole army gets revealed that was hiding in the forest as this battle unfolds. Right now his Pharaoh bowmen are starting to attack me, which Pharaoh bowmen are actually one of the best archer units in the game, and obviously I don't have very many archers, as I mentioned, so I'm going to keep everything moving forward. I'm not going to hang back and let him whittle me down with arrows, because he has far superior range units to me. The only units better than Pharaoh bowmen in Rome Total War are Cretan archers and Gaul's Forester warband. So I'm going to charge with some Cataphracts right into his archers, try to keep the pressure off them while my pikemen advance. I'm going to overextend a little bit here and fall into his pikemen, his spearmen, but not really much I can do about that. At that point, you'll see me pull back right away. I lose a few Cataphracts, but not a big deal. I killed a lot of Pharaoh's bowmen, and in general, most of my Cataphracts get out. With that charge, he reveals some Nile cavalry had hidden. He actually has 4 Nile cavalry he's deployed, and 3 desert axemen, which are some light infantry that do not carry spears, so they don't pose much of a threat to my cavalry. Here's this 4th Nile cavalry here, fighting some of my Cataphracts. Now the cool thing about Cataphracts, they're my second favorite unit in Rome Total War, is they are very heavily armored. They're one of the most heavily armored units in the game, with only a few other exceptions. And they also have some of the highest charge out of all the cavalry, so they are literally just like a hammer when they hit enemy lines. It's pretty difficult to beat them. They can charge into pretty much anything and be okay. That's why I used a lot of them on this map to kind of showcase their power, and again, like I said, I really like using them. So you're going to see me kind of flanking around here with my Cataphracts. I'm going to try to get behind his army. Some of my Cataphracts are going to get caught up in desert axemen, but being a light infantry, not even using spears or armor, my Cataphracts are going to be really quite short work for them, and it's not going to do much for them. You see some of my other Cataphracts fighting some Nile cavalry, but again, Cataphracts are superior and really just tear through them. So you see me, I've demolished his left flank here, and I'm moving in behind his army. But he has one trick left up his sleeve, and that's these Egyptian chariots he had deployed in the mountains. He had 2 Egyptian chariots hidden up here that he reveals and comes charging down the hillside. They're going to go right into my cataracts that I'm not paying any attention to. And there's going to be some bloodshed on both sides here. He does quite a bit of damage to the cataracts, but he loses most of his units in the same charge and kind of negates. So luckily I have a lot more cataracts than he has chariots. He has another unit coming in of them, but it's not really going to matter much. Meanwhile, in the main battle, my cataracts have been able to flank him and get behind his army, and they're just causing mayhem. They're going wherever they want, and they're doing damage. You can see he's deploying the very popular strategy of turn your spearmen away from the enemies, then poking the back, which I guess I don't blame him. He was trying to prepare for these cataracts, but it just doesn't matter. They hit him in the side, and they fall quickly when they're about to rout. So that is just a small demonstration of what cataracts can do here. Obviously this wasn't that close of a fight, and I didn't even really do that anything too advanced tactic wise. I just spammed cataracts and ran around his army, but shows you how important it is to protect your flanks and have an answer for cavalry. At this point, it's just going to be me pretty much just, mopping up. There it is. He admits defeat and quits out. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this short video. I will have another Rome Total War commentary coming up soon, and then I think I'm going to do some Medieval 2 commentaries. Here you can see the casualties sustained and inflicted. Again, the cataracts here really with 109 kills, 90 kills, really doing most of the damage, and also suffering a lot of the casualties, but killing a lot more than they lost. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time, and thank you.